You will now integrate this expression, that is integral of secant power 9x times tangent cube x dx. So first we are going to write this in a different form. So I'm going to write this secant power 9x. We have this integral. Secant power 9x can be written as secant power 8x times secant x. And I'm going to write this tangent cube x as tangent x times tangent squared x. We write this specifically so that we can evaluate this integral by substitution method. Now I'm going to substitute secant x equals u, and so this implies if we take the derivative of secant x, which is secant x tangent x, we then put dx, and this equals du. And this means if you look at the original integral, we can replace this secant x tangent x times dx. This is replaced as du, and we can also replace this secant power 8x as u power 8. We just have to replace this tangent square x. For that, we are going to use the trigonometric identity, that is 1 plus tangent square theta. This equals secant square theta. Replacing theta by x, we will have 1 plus tangent squared x equals secant squared x. And so we can solve for tangent squared x by subtracting 1 from both sides. So we get tangent squared x equals secant squared x minus 1. This means we can replace this as secant squared x minus 1. So let's write this integral after the u substitution. And so this can be written as, we write this secant power 8x as u power 8 because secant x is u. So secant power 8x will be u power 8. And then replace this secant x dx as du. So I put this du here. And then we have tangent square x, which is replaced as secant square x minus 1. And so therefore we can replace secant x by u. So therefore this expression becomes u squared minus 1. So we can put u squared minus 1 over here. That is, this is how we replace the tangent squared x. So we have completely replaced the function in x in terms of u after we have made the substitution secant x equal to u. Now we just have to simplify this and evaluate this integral. And so first let's distribute this e power 8 into the terms inside the bracket. So e power 8 times u squared will be u power 10 minus u power 8 times 1 is u power 8, and this is du. Now we integrate this using the power rule of integral, that is the integral of x power n. This equals x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. And also we put the constant of integration, and n should not equals negative 1. So integrating this using this formula, if we integrate u power 10, this will be u raised to the power of 10 plus 1 divided by 10 plus 1 minus we integrate this e power 8 using this formula. So this is u raised to the power of here n is 8. So this will be 8 plus 1 divided by 8 plus 1, and then we put the constant of integral c. Now let's simplify this. This equals 10 plus 1 is 11. So it is u power 11 divided by 11 minus 8 plus 1 is 9. So this is u power 9 divided by 9 plus the constant of integral c. Now we should do the back substitution for u because we have done the u substitution. So u is secant x. So therefore replacing u by secant x, we will have this will be secant power 11x divided by 11 minus this will be secant power 9x divided by 9 plus the constant of integral c. And so this is the result of the given integral.